Shabbat Shalom from Temple Concord. Our Torah portion this week is all about Moses and Aaron and getting themselves ready and strengthened to go meet the Pharaoh and pursue this new journey towards freedom. And for us, it's a wonderful time. It hits the same weekend as Martin Luther King Day. We watch what Martin Luther King did now in amazement, and those of us who were around back then say, well, it was a struggle back then. Today, though, it seems like he was able to accomplish so much in such a short time. And for Moses, the same thing. Today we read what he did and we see, well, he had God on his side, he had Aaron helping him, he could do the whole thing. But at the time, it was such an extraordinary thought. And in many cases, the two were very similar. It wasn't just that they were leading their people from slavery to freedom. It's that they were regular, ordinary people who realized that if they acted on faith and if they found partners who they could work with, that they could achieve the most impossible dream. And it's that lesson that I think is really important for us to carry now. Because the truth is, all of us can be a Moses and all of us can be a Martin Luther King Jr. The question is simply, do we have the will? Do we have the fire in our kishkis? Do we have the fire in our bellies? And do we have the wherewithal to endure the struggle that comes with fighting for one's freedom? Our world needed Moses. Our world needed Martin Luther King, and our world needs us. The question simply is, are we going to hear that call, and are we going to have the courage to respond and to act on what we hear? Shabbat services this Friday evening will be at 6 o'clock here at the temple. Saturday morning at 11, of course preceded by Torah study at 10 and text study at 9. On Monday we will be closed in observance of Martin Luther King's birthday, the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. And next week classes are for the most part normal, although we will not have our Talmud class on Tuesday. In the meantime, as you think about this weekend of Martin Luther King Day, and as you think about Moses and he leading our journey from slavery to freedom, I want you to consider not just how extraordinary they were, but how extraordinary we can be when we step into their shoes and decide to lead as they led. Shabbat Shalom for now. Look forward to seeing you at the temple.